Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dark Seed. Conclusion 2.
Probably.
Dark Seed. Let me start. Welcome to the Dark Seed 2. Conclusion.
There you go.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Brad.
Hi.
Hello.
I don't know. Is this the most ambivalent I've ever felt about a protagonist? Maybe, because I feel like I'm not made to hate this guy, but I certainly am not made to love this guy. There are certain games that have protagonists where you're like, well, you're supposed to hate him. He's kind of a scumbag. I want
He's just kind of a guy.
Just want to see what happens to Mike.
He's just some guy.
He's
The
just kind
eternal
of
enigma.
of Mike.
The eternal enigma of Mike Dawson, right?
I am Mike Dawson.
Mike Dawson. Is that
Hey,
right?
cool flesh gun. You will take this gun and save your dimension. Wow, great flesh gun. Thanks. You're really porous. What a doof. All right, should we get in there?
Yeah, let's finish his grand adventure.
Get in there.
Get in there, Mike. Let me get these tunes up.
If I seem a little frazzled today, bear with me as I just had to wolf down a bunch of food because I went to the doctor's and I very nearly passed out while getting blood drawn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just like reaction to getting blood drawn, or something happened.
I always have a little bit of the reaction, but today it was bad to the point where I was getting cold sweats while it was happening. It was not great.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Elbow?
And it was not the blood person's fault or anything. She was doing it totally normally. It's just my body does not respond to that very well.
Phlebotomist?
Yeah, we'll go with that. It was a nurse. I know that.
I just read the name of this thing, and I think I knew that about you and getting blood drawn, actually.
Yeah. I don't like needles. That's the thing.
Load. It's animal deposit. This one. Okay, Alex.
Probably.
Animal deposit. What did that mean? What did that? Oh, these.
You dropped a teddy bear into a thing, remember?
Yes. Okay. Let's do it.
So how many teddy bears did you drop?
2.
Okay.
Man, my DPS is high, man. Right? I just said it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I was
have
having the same thing with Fallout? Old mouse control is a bit rough.
Do you have a third teddy bear?
I already dropped one in. I had done one previously, so we've done one of the teddy bear things already.
Yeah, I think there might be 3 total.
3 total, yeah. So I have 2 in my inventory. I've done one already. So
go.
Yeah,
I think if you're in the right place, just keep going left.
All right, here we go. When I play the Tex Murphy game with Abby, I have to change my DPI to like 300, which is brutal. All right, so this is the one I think we did. I'm gonna keep going. Hey guys.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to pinpoint where we were.
Hey, little friends. There's razor blades on their stomachs. All right, this guy.
Does this guy want a teddy bear?
This guy want it. I'm gonna drop one in. Let's see what happens.
Here's another empty slot.
I have another teddy bear.
Let's change this option a little bit. Beep. I'll put the sound effect up. Okay.
Yeah, I really want to get all of that.
And audio and text. Okay. Let's see. Mike, what's up with this teddy bear?
The stuffed animal I won at the shooting gallery turned into a dark world creature too.
Are there symbols for each one? Let's just try it, Mike.
There's nothing here that looks like a control mechanism.
Okay, Mike. Try that again. Grab the bear or the thing.
It doesn't want to go into the slot.
Try the other one.
Try the other one.
That was definitely a mouth sound.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That was like, yeah.
Well, that one fit. Hey, thanks for that. I was real hungry.
The machine stopped working.
Yay!
Yeah, probably. So if you still have a teddy bear, there is one other place to drop. You do need to drop that other one at some
I
point.
can't get it loose.
Can't get it loose. Is it too low? Do I need to put this up even more? All right. So I do have another teddy bear, and I will.
Yeah. So drop that one into the The same container maybe as the last time.
Okay.
Or if there's another container that we don't see, something.
Yeah, another container. Let's see. I'm on the hunt.
Because I don't think you can go any further left than that last room you were just in.
The creature is locked in tight.
Yeah, I think
I
we're
can't
locked.
get it loose.
We're locked
What
in.
about the on the left there?
It's just, no, it's like non-interactable. I don't think, unless there's a little hatch. Remember Mount Rushmore up here?
Uh-huh.
If I'm reading
Faces
this
of stone,
correctly,
Albert.
It says the power to the recreation center
Nice.
and surrounding buildings is shut
Yep,
off.
we got both Roosevelts in the upper left corner.
Yeah. There's a little, it's a Jackson with a snake in his eye. You know.
Maybe in the mouth.
No less than he deserves.
Speak to me.
To be sorry. To be not able
Don't
to
speak to
produce
me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
So here's what I have
Yeah.
from the guide.
From the guide.
Go through the gate, then go left. Put a teddy bear in the
Oh.
container on the right.
I think this is a container, Alex. I'm going to drop one in here.
Okay.
Because why not? I
Yeah.
drop them where I can.
Dropping teddy bears like whoa.
There's nothing here that looks like a control mechanism.
Like, whoa is yes.
Like whoa. Whoa.
oh,
there you go.
Oh, dip.
All the teddy bears have been deposited.
The machine stopped working.
Cool.
All right.
Good job, Mike. Mike out.
Now get out of here. And go to the business district of the dark world.
Oh, where the business happens.
You know, all that dark business.
Where the business. Oh, Mike. I forgot we got a butt. Come on, Mike. A weird game.
Hey, Mike.
I watched all of our after our conversation on the Discord Q&A, on the Patreon Q&A, which you can go check out. We recorded it. Go check it out. Our fine patrons giving good cues, and we try to give the A's. I went and I rewatched all of the FMV stuff we did at Giant Bomb, those FMV things.
Oh yeah.
Still pretty good. Still pretty
We
good.
did a lot of those.
Yeah. I also watched
You mean
the skits again.
Specifically, the laser disc gear, you mean?
The laser disc gear, yes.
Mhm.
I really like that one.
This is the
That was a good one.
Definitely the most gifable of all the Game of the Years.
This is the Dark World's halls of government.
That's where Tiny Sombrero came from, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
The little sombrero under the big sombrero to this day you see all over the place. I'm surprised that one didn't catch on more.
I think they're shorter, and they're also watching it. They're also much more. It's gonna sound weird, but they're actually focused on Game of the Year because we announced the Game of the Year titles in those things. Whereas when we did the show skits and later on, we pretty much just abandoned any connection to Game of the Year at all.
Yeah.
This is where
Yep.
my neighborhood would be in the normal world.
What did we have? Let's see, I was a wizard. You were.
I was
Producer.
a criminal, yeah, the criminal on the run.
We had
I think I was a
space-
ghost.
Ryan.
Oh yeah, you were like cameo as a ghost somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ryan in the Wild West. Let's see, Space Pharaoh. Did Dave do one? I can't remember.
Dave was Dave a cameo. Patrick was Dub Klepek from
Pat-
the future.
Patrick. What? Right. Like a robot?
He was like
This
a
is the
ghost,
portal
like
back to
whatever
normal
the.
world.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to the business
Oh.
district.
Business.
Drew was the
This is
sub
ancient's
captain.
Power center.
Right. Yes.
This is the Dark World's halls of government.
Is that the business center?
This is the weapon shop. This is where
That was a
Goth
fun one.
lives. This is the portal back to the north.
I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna assume this is business. What are we doing in the halls of business?
Let me see here. I don't know if you're in the right place.
That might not be. What do you remember? What the does
Here's
say
what it says.
Yeah.
When you get to the business district, press the small red button next to the left door and go through.
Okay. Because there was only the goth,
This is the
the
weapon.
weapon.
Weapon shop, maybe?
That's where business would be done, right?
Business is around here.
Okay.
That
next-
looks like a red button
where? Here?
next to that door, the one you were just hovering over.
Oh boy. Oh, let's just try and go inside.
Well, there's a red button, I think, on the right and
Oh.
on the left.
Jeez, is this it?
It's tiny, yeah, but I
Oh
can see
my
it.
Good lord. Good lord. I need to put up a good compilation of all of our Game of the Years. They're kind of hard to find, and like Giant Bomb official thing doesn't have them just cut out without the actual games and stuff.
Yeah. I just found a random YouTube channel that made a playlist for 2011.
My first visit to the Dark World.
With all of them. In fact,
yes. Oh, or here's the other thing I was thinking. Maybe we'll do this for our Patron's Choice at some point. We should go through. I should put a list together, and we should go and talk through them. Like we should do like a DVD commentary over our Game of the Year stuff. Because you remember the first ones we did that were just like old school.
Very first?
Yeah, they're like kind of like GameSpot-ish.
Trying to feel like, did 2008 even have a video component? It did, I think. So
I think it did.
Shout out to YouTube user Breezer226, who has playlists for every one of our Game of the Year years.
Okay, I'll have to maybe go look at that.
Just straight up a playlist for each year, all the videos in order.
Yeah, that was the thing you needed to get.
Whenever I look at this hideous thing, I feel a throbbing where the ancients pried open my head and implanted the embryo.
Ooh, I say that all the time to myself, to my wife, and she's just like, "You're gonna have to get over it, Vin."
Something's wrong. I'm starting to feel dizzy.
Oh shit! Should I have saved
you should get out of here.
Should I save it? Okay.
Hey, if you want. I have no idea what that is, but
this chair makes me feel very uneasy.
That's a chair?
I think that's the point of that chair, Mike. All right, let's get out of here.
Civic Center.
Mike, help!
Dark World Civic Center.
Jesus, Mike, help me get out of here. Found it. All right, Civic Center. Dark World Civic Center. Where the dark civics happen.
Yeah.
All right. Is that here?
This is the Dark World's halls of government.
All right, I am going to actually save it, though.
Sure.
Yeah. Dank civics.
Yeah, just do that middle door.
Okay.
Oh, right, this place. You know, where the government happens.
Talk to my lady friend.
And all right, open the cupboard on the right. Is that a cupboard?
Here it is.
I'll bet this cabinet is used to contain evidence. Not that the truth matters here much more than it does in the normal world.
Man.
Boom.
Biting commentary.
Oh. Well, what do we have here, Mike?
These papers look important.
I better take
Steal them.
My uncle's an accountant. I can tell.
What an odd sensation. I know that these are the scrolls of wisdom. I'm as certain of that as I've been of anything.
Great. I've got the scrolls.
Now I have to poop.
Although I can't understand the
I'm certain of
language on
that.
these scrolls, I have the feeling that...
All right. Are we done here?
Yeah, back to the light world.
I've got the scroll.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Okay. Back to the light world, which I think we can just bop through here. Where am I going in the light world?
Who's Paul?
The watering guy?
That's
you might be right. Yeah, try going to that guy's place.
Okay. Hi, Mike.
Well, hi, Mike.
Hi, Paul.
Paul's compulsive about watering his lawn. Just the kind of behavior for a killer.
Yeah, now you get it.
No,
now
we can't do this as the late act twist. You have not done the work to set this up.
Paul's compulsive about watering his lawn.
Uh-huh.
Can you talk to him?
It's the
Still
watering.
watering your lawn, Paul?
Killer.
Yes, the grass is real thirsty. Can't seem to get enough water. What's up?
Blood makes the grass grow, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just ask him whatever.
Okay.
I was wondering.
You're gonna
how
do
well
a
you
thing
knew
here
Rita
after you're done
Scanlon.
talking to him.
Rita? Well, she lived across the street. We'd wave to each other. Why? Was she a friend of yours?
My girlfriend, Paul.
I was with her that night. I was probably the last person to see her alive.
Is that so? You must feel terrible. Like I said before, I didn't know her too well. We just waved to each other.
I forget. Has this guy been revealed to be an alien?
No, not yet.
Not
I'm
explicitly.
just guessing.
I mean, he just acts like it. How much longer are you going to water your
How
lawn?
much longer are you going to water your lawn?
Glad they're addressing it.
Well, the water bill's paid up until the end of the month, so I figure
That's
I
how
can
it works.
Keep watering
Yeah,
it
uh-huh.
until
Definitely how
then.
that works.
Unless, of course, the end of the world comes or something.
Paul's not an alien.
You don't date much, do you, Paul?
Man, I've never had to pay a water bill in my life.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
I've always
The renter's life.
grew up with a well, and then have always lived in buildings where it was just covered.
Interesting. I should use this line more in my real life.
Mhm.
Never had to care about how much water I used.
This is getting too weird for me. Catch you later, Paul.
Bye-bye, Mike. Watch where you step now.
The lawn's wet.
So I'm just going to tell you this because I don't know how the hell you would ever think of this. That thing you got off the desk,
Yeah.
the skull opener is what they call it.
Oh, of course. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, go use that on
Whenever
his
I look at
faucet, I
this
guess.
Hideous thing. I feel a throbbing where the ancients
Yeah, you know.
pried open my head and implanted the embryo.
Adventure games.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex.
Because again, you would not have thought of that, would you?
I thought you were going to say you got to use it on him to like open his head, but no. Yeah, it's this. I'm out of here,
What
dork,
happened to the water?
dweeb.
My whole world is crumbling! Now sneak in his house. No, they're just gonna do it for you. Okay.
You'll
Oh,
never
man.
figure it out.
This is
Whoa.
too weird for words.
This is cool.
There's
Wow.
no doubt that Paul is crazy enough to be a killer. Now I have to find some
No
hard evidence to connect him to
Normal
the murders.
suburbanite would stack dressers like this.
Are you sure he's not just a cabinet maker?
I mean, Paul's also incredibly strong.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, no human would stack drawers like
It's
this.
locked.
Uh-oh, it's locked.
All right.
I do have a key, a glass key. Not that I think it would work, but I do have one.
I don't think you need to unlock these, but you can if you want to try.
Is this thing,
Paul must have all sorts of dirty little secrets. hidden
dirty
in these
little
drawers.
secrets? Oh, Paul. Whose underwear's in here, Paul? Bet it's not yours. Your dirty little secrets.
Paul's bedroom.
Oh,
looks fairly
Jesus, Paul.
normal. In fact, it kind of resembles my own room.
Really? This looks like a room in Tommy.
You live in a grow house?
Looks like Tommy Tallarico's house.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This is my asteroid lizard room. I really like it. Southwestern room.
My neon cactus really ties the room together.
Weird.
Ooh, look
Wasn't
at
he
that mirror.
selling that place?
I think so.
Weird.
I guess the ColecoVision didn't pan out.
Would you live in Tommy Tallarico's old house?
No, that shit's haunted.
Man,
It's full
more
of
functional
books,
mirror technology.
mostly war
Yeah,
novels
whoa.
and westerns.
All right, you're here. You're in the bedroom.
Get some hangers off the bed. This is kind of like what my bed looks like after I have to go to like a dress-up thing, where I just
God
have like
damn
a
it.
bunch of hangers on the bed.
It's another one of these goddamn things you would just never would see on your own.
Is it in this
Paul's
room?
Desk,
Yeah.
or at least what
Okay, let
serves
me
as
see.
his
I'm trying to
desk.
figure it out.
Yeah, poke
I'm gonna get
around.
it.
Looks like he
Yeah, I'm
mostly
gonna get
uses
it.
it for paying his bills.
Good. Oh, how dare he pay his bills? Okay, let's see. What can we touch here?
No unusual reading material.
Uh-huh.
Just the kind of books you'd expect.
Normal guy, just normal reading.
Yeah, normal guy books.
No, normal guy books. Okay, that's not a thing. Nothing on the bed. This desk we used. The lights. Is it something I have to use from my inventory on something?
No.
Oh, wait.
Unusual reading material.
Weird. Is there a little thing under here?
All of these checks are made out to the Department of Water and Power. That lunatic paid his water bill in advance up through the end of the year.
What a lunatic.
Yeah, no human being would ever do that.
Lunatic.
All of these
Okay,
checks
that's
are
that.
made out.
All right. I might be starting to lose my patience with this. Is there a pixel in here I haven't found?
Check the floor.
In this room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scuff marks.
Oh, Jesus.
This bookcase must have been moved across the floor recently.
Oh, no.
Those don't look like scuff marks. I'm telling you. That's
did
why
I
I
even-
said.
Where did I,
There's like a
this?
little bit of a curve on the floor that you can kind of see, but that is it.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
A secret passage.
Hooray!
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, poke around
Paul's
in here.
house contains a dark world portal. I was right.
And a Magic
He
the
is
Gathering set.
shapeshifter.
Okay, but what if he isn't the shapeshifter and he just has this anyway?
Yeah, I might have this. Wow. Good art. Good art. Good art. All right, let's go look at his tarot cards. No? Let's go look at his Dark World book.
I'll be damned. I saw this book in the Dark World Temple. It's the Necronomicon.
Guys, it's a Necronomicon. What?
Ah, shit, I can get that. I gotta copy that off Amazon if I want to.
Can you do the Army of Darkness summons? What? Urak, Kudrai.
Kletu, Virata, Nektu, yeah.
Don't say it too many times.
What is this? The book's open to a chapter about the other world. It seems that the spirits of the dead, whoever they are planning to send a messenger to cleanse.
I think they're the spirits of the dead.
Whoever they are.
Oh, apparently that phrase is originally from the day the Earth stood still.
Oh boy.
I believe it.
Damned. I saw this book in the
That seems like the kind of movie Sam Raimi would be obsessed with.
What kind of crap is this?
I just like his delivery there.
What kind of crap is this?
We should watch Army of Darkness sometime.
Sure. I just took these keys.
We could just do the whole Evil Dead cycle.
Yeah, I started to say we could. I've never seen the first one.
You're here to stop the
I
messenger
know it's like
from coming, aren't you?
barely more than like a
Well, then you
amateur
shall be
film.
the first to be cleansed.
Yeah, it's still fun though in its own way.
Uh-oh. Mike? Mike! Oh, I can't. Oh, jeez.
Okay. Immediately
Paul, do you
after
want me to
you
call
stab-
it Doctor?
Paul, looks like you stabbed yourself, Paul. Want me to call Dr. Paul?
Also,
Stop
that
stabbing
knife
yourself.
fight.
Doctor?
Mike, don't bother helping me. I'm sorry I attacked you.
That knife
The
fight had the
voices told
exact
me to
same
kill you.
pace and rhythm as the knife
They
fight
tell
in the
me
Michael Jackson Beat It
many
video,
things.
where they do like the weird like dance before they do the knifing, and then Michael Jackson comes in and breaks it up.
I was going to say it looked like one of those videos you see from somebody who can deflect any knife attack doing a demonstration of like, look, here we go. Watch, come at me with a knife.
Last resort.
Yeah. What else did the voices tell you?
What else did the voices tell you?
They told us to prepare for the coming of the messenger.
Oh.
He will arrive any day now and cleanse the world. It has been foretold. We have seen it in our dreams, and we have prepared our souls.
Is that why you were watering?
They like a nice manicured lawn.
What do you mean you prepared your souls?
No, crabgrass.
Don't you see? All three murder victims were members of our otherworld cult. The killer has taken us first because our minds are already prepared.
So he's not the shapeshifter, he's just a cultist.
Wait a second. Was Rita in the cult?
Maybe.
You mean to tell me you aren't the serial killer?
Oops.
Of course not, Mike.
Jesus, Mike.
I could never have done such things.
How
Only
dare
one
you.
as great and pure as the messenger can perform such deeds. I knew my time would come soon.
And again, Paul, just to be clear, no doctor. No doctor?
Well, at least now they're not going to use your head to
What were these
power any
voices?
otherworldly devices.
The spirits of the dead. We contacted them a year and a half ago during a seance I conducted. They wanted things.
My social security number. And
They said I might already be a winner.
They wanted a bunch of iTunes gift cards. I'm not exactly sure why.
Who's we?
They said I couldn't call anyone else to ask about it.
Rita and myself at first. Once we realized we were in contact with the spirits of the dead, we formed the Otherworld cult.
Very cool.
So that we could maintain permanent contact.
You guys are a bunch of dorks.
Is that what all this occult stuff is about? Seances, contacting the dead?
Sounds like loser shit to me.
Yes.
I'm gonna drop you here,
I've
Paul.
always been obsessed with occult science. That's why I formed the
I
Otherworld
wasn't very
cult.
popular in high school.
I so wanted to make contact with my mother. She died when I was a child.
Oh, geez, Mike. You've got to let him go. We got to leave Mike.
Is this
You want
guy
to get on the floor?
Is this guy just gonna die?
I think so.
Is he bleeding out right now?
Very
What kinds
slowly.
of things did the voices want?
They wanted us to worship them. They taught us a ceremony. We used it, and though we didn't realize it, we became their slaves.
Slaves to lawn care.
The OWC, that's the Otherworld cult. I made it. We were very...
We were getting t-shirts made.
We were going to have our first meeting.
Paul, you're starting to look
It was like the NWO logo, but it said OWC. It was pretty cool.
It was cool.
Everything's
Rita made
Rita
it.
was actually having them printed, unfortunately.
She knew a guy.
Oh my god, I killed him.
You sure did.
Paul was obviously the shapeshifter.
Wait, what?
I don't care what he said.
What?
But who's going
No!
to believe me
What?
without any proof?
No!
Police will just say that I was jealous of him too.
No, Mike!
One
Mike!
thing's for sure. I've got to get out of here before someone finds me with a
No,
body.
I don't think he's the shapeshifter, dude.
Paul clearly fell on his knife. I don't care what anybody says.
Mike, are you dumb?
Hi, I'm Mike. I definitely didn't kill anybody or punch FBI agents. I'll be leaving
I'm a
now.
very good, normal, capable man.
normal guy. Mike
That
out.
definitely isn't missing a chunk of his brain where an alien carved out.
All right, I should save this. Fucking Mike. Clearly, he was bad.
I cannot wait for the big late act twist that someone else is the shapeshifter.
What if Mike is the shapeshifter? Where should we go to prove that Mike's innocent?
Oh, right. I should look at the guide again, shouldn't I? All right. Let's see here. Did you take his keys?
Yes.
Okay. The keys go with the hardware store, apparently.
Oh, sure, yeah, because Mike worked at the hardware store, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, well,
Sure.
supposedly. Yeah.
We haven't been in there yet, have we?
This
Oops.
glass key looks like something out of
Didn't
a
seem like
fairy
he was
tale.
doing much working, is all I'm saying.
No. Hardly working? Or working?
Yeah.
Hardly working? Hardly?
It's dark in here. Spooky, too.
What are you talking about? It's a hardware store.
It's a good place to kill someone. Not that I would do that. I don't do that.
No.
Forget it. I've handled enough nuts for today.
Ba 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 boom! Where hey, Mike. Wow, you got a good set. Do I grab anything?
There is a thing you need to
Forget
touch.
it. I've handled
Okay.
enough. Forget it. I've handled enough nuts.
I will not give you a hint until you ask for it.
Okay, great.
I hate using these suspended scales. I've always been afraid the whole thing is going to come crashing down.
It's fair. It's fair. Mike, you want to handle your nuts? Do you have to take a nut?
It's a lot of
The
nuts.
store sells all kinds of hardware. No wonder Paul is so screwy.
Try the
Jeez,
wall.
whoa, Mike, you're good. He is so good. He's been saving all this hot material. This wall?
Somewhere along this wall, there is a thing you need to touch, is all I'm going to say.
Standing in front of it. Okay.
You don't see many of these mechanically operated cash registers anymore. I guess it's easier to rip off the customers with the electronic ones.
I read that on my Facebook group.
I don't know what you're even getting at there, dude.
What am I thinking? I can't break into someone's cash register.
He's dead!
You just killed him. You just murdered him, Mike.
Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, better turn the alarm off, Mike. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
I better get out of here.
That was what you were supposed to do.
Oh. Why?
There are reasons.
Oh, so I can go into the house.
That should keep Deputy
Yeah,
Brown busy
got
for
it.
a while.
Wow, that is some adventure game logic BS. Let's go.
Yep. Some real tie the cat to the cell phone thing
Oh,
type
Jesus.
shit.
Stop ringing. Deputy, please.
Yep.
Oh, that sound is awful.
Just fix
I was
the
really
bell.
hoping that would carry over into the next screen.
All right,
No
Rita's
one
house.
guarding Rita's house now.
I've killed or murdered or broken into everything I need to.
All right, yeah, no, let's go see what the Virgin Connie Swale's up to.
Rita was in the cult. Ooh.
It's so strange being inside
That
Rita's
zoom in
house
was
knowing
half
she's
this game's
dead.
budget.
Okay, sorry. This is Tommy Tallarico's room. I got ahead of myself before.
Yeah.
Dear Mom, not much
Ah.
happening lately. I
Oh.
went out with Mike Dawson.
A whole
the other
bunch of
night.
plundered native
He's a
art.
nice guy, but he has some emotional problems. In fact, he's starting to act like a sick puppy around me, and I'm afraid I'm going to hurt him.
Whoever this guy is must be a real dork. Glad I'm not him.
Why, that bitch?
Jesus.
She was never really interested in me. She was just toying with me.
Gonna
In
have
a few
to.
minutes, I'm off to my
murder
reading
her
group meeting
again.
across the street at Paul Cooper's house. Now he's somebody I'm really attracted to. Tall, handsome, and good at fixing things around the house.
Give it to her, Mike.
I'm glad I killed that creep.
Jesus Christ!
Well, gotta run. Paul gave me a ticket for
sorry.
a free psychic reading at the carnival. I'll give it a
Who's
try
the
this weekend
villain
and let
here?
you know what the future holds for me. Kiss Dad for me.
Oh,
Love,
God.
Rita.
Maybe he is the serial killer.
Oh, fucking, this is what
Ticket
happened.
for a free psychic reading. I hope Rita didn't already use it because I don't have a clue about where to go from here.
Jesus. Mike.
I mean, we knew Mike sucked, but Jesus, man.
I've got to get back to my Reddit group and tell them about this. They're gonna freak out. Is there more to do in here with Mike? More character discovery?
Yeah,
I've
let's
never
see
Okay.
how much
been in
further
this
down the
bedroom before.
fucking path of inceldom we can fucking go here.
The decor is so odd.
You've never been inside Rita's house. You guys were very close, I could tell.
It's locked.
There's one item in here you need to get.
Okay. Oh, what is this decor? Nothing?
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Yeah.
a mishmash of vaguely late 80s, early 90s sort of new agey hippie bullshit, I guess. I don't know.
Pre-rendered?
Yeah, pre-rendered garbage.
Let's see. What is this? Pillow looks suspicious, but no. Can't take the mirror,
I
right?
look like hell. I look like hell.
Sure do. All right, Alex. Is it somewhere? Is it in this drawer? Oh,
You're
is it-
actually standing very close to it.
Okay. Should I back up?
No.
Oh, this letter? Jeez.
You thought you had everything pretty
You
much
were right.
figured
Who
out,
said
didn't
it?
you, Mikey boy? Well, I'd stop while I was ahead.
Tyler Durden.
You.
Oh, I did.
The
Yeah.
truth
Okay,
can be
Brad, you
very
nailed it.
Ugly.
Wow, really?
That's not how I remember Fight Club ending. Oh, fuck.
Nothing, Mike?
No commentary?
I got-
Just gonna let that one go?
I got a goat man in my brain. Fuck.
I can't believe that was Jack in that mirror.
Oh my God. You are fucking the worst, Mike. Wow.
I
how
am
did-
Jack's complete lack of understanding about anything happening to me.
How did Jack get himself in the mirror? That's so weird. In Rita's house, which is even weirder.
This card entitles the bearer to a
Like, I'm actually
special
getting
psychic
angry
reading
at Mike
from
now.
God.
I've been willing to put up with him up to this point, but I really had enough of him.
What is there a way to scroll this? Is there something
The
else
key
we
to
have?
Paul's hardware store is probably.
No, that's all you need in
keyring.
here, apparently.
Okay, just trigger that thing. Telling you, Mike's the shapeshifter.
Go to the carnival.
Okay.
Carnival.
Wow, this lawn looks like crap.
You've really decimated this entire neighborhood.
Seriously. Oh God. Oh,
Jesus, deputy. What are you doing?
Lucy, you're gonna have to call the sheriff. I can't reach the alarm. Lucy, it's too high for me. All right, go to the second reading.
Yeah, you need to go talk to Pandora. Is there a clown you can go murder to while you're here?
He's dead already.
Have you given the strong man gout? Anything else you want to do here? I know you can't give someone gout. All right, look, it's just my brain is... Look, I had a lot of blood taken from my body today, all right?
Well, you feed somebody some
I nearly went
foods.
unconscious.
I'm going to present this card to these people. I'm going to save it again because I feel like things are heating up, as they say. And also, Alex, I disagree. I feel like Mike could probably give someone gout. He'd figure out a way.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not giving the...
No, it's Pandora.
Oh, sorry, they're not. That's not Pandora.
No, that's two ladies, not one.
That's right, yes. That's Minnie and Daisy.
It's the big snake lady.
Right, yes. Okay, nope, sorry. Feeling good. That thing wear off yet?
He seems fine.
Yeah, it's pumping. All right. I have this card. It's a ticket. Found it in my checks box.
What role does this play in my future, Pandora?
Let me see that card.
This is expired.
Ah, why didn't you tell me you were one of the
This entitles you to a free sub at Jersey Mike's.
To a special reading.
Illuminati Day.
Uh-huh.
Mikey, there are no monsters in the closet.
Oh, boy.
There's nothing there but an old dusty mirror. But I'll tell you what, I'll lock this closet forever so that nothing can get through it. I have an invisible key to the closet. Now watch. Now I'm locking the closet. Poof! It's gone. The monsters won't be able to come through the closet. Now try to go back to sleep, dear.
I also took your nose.
Such an idiot. All these years thinking my closet was locked. Who knows what's inside it?
If you told Mike that you got his nose, he would believe you.
Oh, God. Mike, he just say he's believed his closet was locked this whole time and then had the memory. He's never tried to open it? Let's go open Mike's closet.
I don't know what to even say.
Was that his mom or his grandma?
Who can say?
Don't look at me, Minnie and Daisy. My life is a lie.
PC90 in the chat, Mom is the shapeshifter. I think we said that last time, that we thought Mom might actually be the shapeshifter.
You know, let's see if she survives this encounter with Mike. I'm so angry right now. I'm just so angry about everything. Oh, no, that's the murder scene, right? I forgot. That's where Eddie Valiant was killed.
Mm-hmm. No, Marvin Acme.
Marvin Acme, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
You used to be Eddie Valiant.
Nice. Good movie.
One of the greats.
Okay, save. Mom, you lied. Let's go counter Mom. Mom, I know you locked my closet with an invisible key. Give me the key. Give me the key now. I don't even know if I can click on this. I
because you're an adult. That's why.
I honest to God don't know if I can have this character say this.
Just do it.
Mom, why didn't you ever tell me that my closet door was never really locked?
Oh my goodness, Mike, that was years ago. Don't tell me you've been afraid of your closet since then.
That would be ridiculous.
No? That's it?
I don't feel like talking anymore, Mom. I'll see you later.
All right. See you later, Mike.
Well, let's go open Mike's closet. Here we go, bud.
Portal to hell. Portal to hell.
One can only hope.
The fortune teller was right. This closet was never really locked after all.
Also, why would you do this with the closet?
So that's what's inside. A mirror. Could this be another portal into the dark world?
Mom, I found the mirror.
I found your evil mirror.
It's in the closet that wasn't even locked, Mom. Okay, sure.
Oh, that was just reflection.
I'm leaving, Mom.
Hey. Peace.
Wow. Fuck you, Mom.
Why, this is a dark world bedroom. Odd. It kind of resembles my own room.
Yeah, that's how the dark world works, Mike.
Yeah, especially this sword.
Also, kind of resembles is really overstating it.
Let's see if my porn stash is under my mattress. Wow, it is.
But this is dark world porn.
I'll just take that, thank you.
When I heft this sword, I feel like I can do no wrong.
When you what?
You heft it.
Is that a thing you say when you have a sword?
Yeah.
This looks like the shoebox I keep
heft
my
is
good
kind of
shoes
like to
in.
lift.
Yes,
all right.
But I mean, like, no reasonable person would say that unless you're at a Ren fair or making a video in the early 2000s, late 90s that is going to be mocked on the internet in about 3 years.
I don't know.
Or you're this clown ass.
I don't know if I've ever heard the word used for anything except a sword.
This looks like the shoebox I keep my
You can
good
heft
shoes
your
in.
armor, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. Anything else I need to do in here with my sick sword?
My shoes and my mom's butcher knife. They're covered in blood.
You're the killer. You're the killer, Mike.
You have ruined the resale value.
Wait, we're not going to take any of those?
My shoes and my mom's butcher knife.
What about your shoes that you're wearing?
I'm afraid
Gotta
to
talk
sleep
to your
here.
dark world mother.
Oh my God, is my dark world mom going to be here? Oh God.
I mean, if it's like the rest of this game, it would track that there would be some
please
analogous entity here.
I'm back in my own kitchen.
Wait.
But I didn't pass through any portal.
She is the shapeshifter.
I love the idea. I started to suggest that earlier. I love the idea that the kitchen is so infernal that it doesn't change in the dark world.
Mom.
What do you know about my shoes getting bloody?
Here, Mike. This will explain
Uh-oh.
everything.
You're right. That explains it.
Yes. Whoa. Wait.
I love the complete lack of reaction from Mike.
Mom.
Here.
Am I going to have to clean this all up, Mom? Jeez, Mom. What a time to go to pieces. Should I go take the head?
Talk to the head or something.
Talk to the head.
Rita, I thought you were dead. I didn't know you
Confront
were in
her,
a
not the cult.
I didn't know you were in a pot.
Just skip the pleasantries here.
I know all about your involvement in the Otherworld cult.
Pot, Rita.
OWC, what?
Fun at first. We wanted to contact dead poets and writers, but instead we contacted the ancients.
They were way less fun.
Mike's such an idiot.
So this was the reading group you were always running off to.
I'm sorry I lied to you, Mike. The ancients seized control of our minds and made us do things against our will.
Like all that sex I was having. That was definitely the ancients.
That's what Mike would say, and then she'd be like, "No, that was me mostly.
No.
That was me."
Yeah, it's called sexual liberation, Mike. Try it.
Why would the ancients be interested in your seances?
The ancients needed humans to make a creature able to live in the normal world indefinitely. Through the teachings of the Otherworld cult, they
OWC.
reprogrammed our thought patterns to interface with the power generator.
Is it true that you became involved with Dr.
Is this
Marcy
really
and Mira
germane
Fleming?
to what we're talking about?
Mr. Ramirez, too, but his wife had him killed before I could bring him into the cult. That was my assignment. Recruitment.
You're the honeypot. Got it.
Couldn't get you to come, though, Mike. Too much of an idiot.
Who else did you recruit?
Your mom.
I tried to recruit Sheriff Butler and you, but failed. You were both too jealous to become members of the cult.
What I'm saying is you're kind of a dick, Mike.
Yeah.
How could
You aren't even
let
good enough to
yourself
be in my
become a
shitty
pawn of
otherworld
the
cult.
ancients?
You were a pawn of the ancients too, Mike. It was your first visit to the Dark World that gave the ancients enough knowledge of the normal world to engineer the behemoth.
Oh.
Rita, I thought you were dead.
Clearly you're alive now.
I'm dead but have not yet departed. Unless you act soon, all of humanity will suffer a fate far worse than mine.
That's right. They'll be in a fondue.
I visited your murder site. I found your reunion ticket.
I didn't lose my ticket, Mike. That was dropped by my murderer.
And that is...
You mean the shapeshifter attended our reunion?
Mike, don't you see? My ticket was serial number 656. The one the murderer dropped was 655.
Was that his
tickets
ticket?
were bought at the same time.
Is he the murderer?
Mike.
Mike is the murderer.
Oh, God.
Are you saying that the shapeshifter invited you to the
Is
reunion
Mike the
too?
shapeshifter?
Mike.
Your jealousy is clouding your mind again, Mike. That was always the problem between us. And it will
Mike.
lead to your downfall.
You're really not getting this, dude.
But the shapeshifter was wearing my bloody shoes.
I don't
The
understand. what's
shapeshifter exploded my
happening
mom's head.
Mike, you poor innocent fool, you were being used and don't even realize it. But you have a chance to redeem yourself by destroying the behemoth.
Am I the behemoth?
here. How can I destroy the behemoth?
You can kill it only with the sword, but you must hurry, Mike. While the behemoth is still in the dark world, it is vulnerable. Once it enters the normal world, it will become invincible.
I hope he puts the lid on the pot when this is over.
The sword is powerful enough to kill the behemoth?
Yes, but you must use the sword before it reaches the portal to the normal world. Once
God.
the behemoth crosses over, it will grow powerful enough to destroy all of humanity with a single blow.
This is why people wanted to ban D&D. This is what happened in the late 90s, folks.
Why do the ancients want to destroy the human race?
Once humanity's life force is released, it will fully wake the ancients from their slumber and nourish them for a virtual eternity.
Oh.
How did you learn all of this, Rita?
I've had a lot of free time.
My mind is connected to the ancient spaceship through the power generator. While they sleep, I hear their dreams, and their dreams become our fate.
Okay.
Their dreams are extremely horny.
How much time do I have?
The portal in the adjoining room is too small for the behemoth to pass through. Once it hatches, it will head straight for the portal in the maze, and it is hatching even as we speak.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you should get to work.
Mike, if you truly do care about me, please
don't.
don't let me die with so much blood on my hands. Stop the behemoth from reaching the normal world. I must leave now. Goodbye, Mike.
Got some head stuff to take care of.
Oh. The pot of chili told me I need to, after my mom's head blew up, the pot of chili told me I need to go stab the behemoth with my magic sword. What's wrong, officer? Why don't you believe me? Save game. Thanks, civics. All right.
Now I'm back in the dark world. I'm sure I didn't pass through a portal this time. Perhaps time and space are warped here.
Or perhaps your kitchen is always
The dark world.
between the two. It's the bridge point.
Is that a
This
toilet?
toilet really does look
It
like a
is.
throne.
Wow. Good job, Mike. Can I use it?
This toilet
Please
really
deposit
does
your
look like
urine.
No,
No, it's okay. I like it.
Can I sit in this cool seat?
I'm afraid that if I sit in that chair, it might try to eat me or something.
That's fair. It's fair. It's fair. All right. Anything to do in here, Alex?
Not really.
Okay.
These must be the controls for the power door.
All right. Should I go out of here?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we're here.
So.
I've got to get back to the power center and stop the behemoth from hatching.
Seems simple enough. All right. Let's go stab the behemoth. Power center.
This is the ancient's power.
So.
Top right path, so just, I think, through there.
Through here? Or through
top
here?
right.
Uh-oh.
I think through the front.
This thing?
I think they're there. No, that's a crucifixion room. You don't want that.
No. Oops, I clicked here, I think. I have to lower the laser grid, I think, to get through here again.
Yeah.
Ah! Is this a behemoth?
This skeleton looks millions
No.
of years old.
No, we're not there yet.
Oh, we're not stabbing this with the sword?
No.
Stab it, Mike. You know you want to. All right, going through the power grid?
I think so.
All right, which means I have to use my ID card, I think. This thing.
So one thing I'm not sure about is that there was a time when we were in the maze. You were supposed to use that glass key on something, but I don't know if we ever actually did.
I don't know if we did.
So I don't know if you need to do that or not, but we'll see.
Shapeshifter after all.
Oops. Paul's
So you need to go into the maze.
Okay. This way?
Enter the maze. Okay. Enter the buildings. Go through the gate. Take the top right path. Enter the building to see the behemoth has already hatched, is what it says.
Oh shit. Okay.
Spoiler.
Let's see what happens.
Well, she did say that.
So it's hatching! Okay, in the maze.
You're headed eventually to the maze.
I think this is the maze?
Go through, okay, hang on. In the power center, go through the gate and take the top right path, enter the building. That building that you didn't go into might be the one where the behemoth is.
I've got to reach the portal.
So remember that little building, like the hutch thing? I think that might have been the building you needed to go into just to see it.
I can't leave the maze before I stop the behemoth.
No, I'm in
All
it
right,
here
well,
now.
you're here.
Oh, I think
All right, you're in it now.
Is that the behemoth down there? We got to just do this?
I don't think that's the
I need
behemoth.
to choose
but
my way carefully this time.
No, you see this thing here?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't think that's it, but nonetheless. Go back to the generator and take the path to the right into the maze by using the... I think you're in the wrong part of the maze.
Oh, shit. Well, I
Can
can't
you
leave
go
now.
out and back?
No, he doesn't want to leave.
All right.
I can't leave the maze before I stop the behemoth.
You must now just navigate the
Oh,
maze
what's
so you
the
get to
thing
the...
moving around down there?
That's what I'm saying. I that might be is that the behemoth getting to the portal?
I don't know.
We got this. We got this.
Oh, is it moving when you move, it looks
Yeah.
like? Yeah.
I need to find a path leading to this.
You must get to the ornate room before the behemoth.
Okay.
Have you saved recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to find a path leading to.
I can never read this damn thing.
I need to find a path leading.
That's blocked. That's blocked. Are these all blocked?
I need to find a path leading to.
Oh, visual cues on here are horrendous. I can go up. Oh,
Mike
shit.
Dawson chose the wrong path and was not able to reach the portal
Yeah.
in time to stop the behemoth.
So I think
from
there is some
crossing the barrier.
specificity to how you need to
Once it
come in
came
here
into
and how you need to
contact
do
with the
this.
normal world, the behemoth grew and grew until it enveloped
Ooh.
the planet the humans call Earth. It sucked the very life force from the planet and renewed the energies of its masters, the ancients, for another eon. All is lost. All is lost.
Damn it, Mike.
All right.
Damn
Let's
it,
try
Mike.
and do this in the right order here.
Will do. Cyber Dreams. Yeah. Mike, you blew it. Shuri. All right. Let's go. Dark Mike, Dank Civics. Okay.
Now I'm back in the dark world.
All right, so get out of here.
Okay.
And then from here,
yeah.
Go to the power center, go through the gate, and take the top right path, is what it says.
Okay. I can just go straight. Oh, if I go to the portal, then I'll be trapped in portal room, right?
I've got to get back to the power center and stop the...
Card. I'm going to save it again here.
Mm-hmm.
New save. And game. Okay. Card.
Matrix verified as privileged worker.
That's me.
Access permitted.
Okay. Then back here. We see Paul.
I think that's right.
That's Paul.
Yep.
He wasn't the shapeshifter.
Top right
after
path.
all.
Enter the building to see the behemoth has already hatched.
Now, did you need to take the other path? Surely not.
I come in the left side?
Yeah. It looked like you could do both.
Shit, it's hatched.
Yeah, that's what it wants you to do there. Okay.
This incubator is in ruins, but that doesn't mean that the ancients can't construct another.
Oh. Do I have to do anything in here? Like blow it up?
All right. So in order to enter the maze, you want to use the walkway nearest to the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Is what it says. Do you remember how to get there?
Use the walkway closest. I mean, this is closest to the bottom of the screen, but this is going to leave our mouth.
I'm just saying, when you enter the maze, that's where you want to be, is at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, I'm going to save it here, but here, I guess, instead of this one?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wonder about the other path.
Here we go. Mike. Not that one. This one. Okay. Is there a like step-by-step guide to getting in there? Okay.
I've got to reach the portal before the behemoth gets there.
You still seem to have ended up at the top of the screen somehow. Maybe that's just maybe there's only two paths. But anyway, all right.
Yeah.
So here's what we have.
Okay.
Head left twice.
I assume this left, or does it matter?
I don't know if it matters.
I'd guess downward, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a mirror between me and this room.
Okay, I've done it.
All right. Did left twice, down 3 times.
Okay.
And then left through this door.
I need to find a path leading to...
Okay, great.
All right.
Good.
Now, from here, now you just need to get to the ornate room.
It's here.
Is it down and then down right? Maybe.
Down, here.
I think down there.
Oh boy.
Here and then here.
Hopefully. Hooray!
Yes.
Hooray! Ooh.
That was not a thing I wanted you to try and figure out on your own, because that was not going to be fun.
Uh-oh. Look at this guy. Hello.
Oh.
How you doing?
I'm
the behemoth.
Saw blade for a head. It's scary.
I'm real terrifying. Look at me. I'm all big and razor bladey and stuff.
Oh, look at him. Mike did it.
Oh, you found my one weakness. It's a sword.
Oh, my gosh.
That's going to be the end of me.
Very dramatic.
I'm Mike. I did it. Hooray, Mike.
I'm a hero.
Now what do you do?
All right, from here, now that it's dead, I guess, go back through the maze the long way over to the right first. And get out of here, go back to the skull mouth to the generator eventually.
Oh. All right, okay, something weird happens. Let's go back.
What weird could possibly happen?
Leave, Mike.
That was the behemoth? Really?
Boy, we got him good. We got to take the long way out.
That's what it kind of says. You want to get out of
You
here.
can go straight up pretty far there. Potentially.
Yeah, but yeah, go through the skull mouth eventually to the generator is what you want to do.
I need to find a path leading to this. I need to find a path leading.
Damn it, Mike. There we go.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right, power generator room.
You know, the behemoth was a friend of mine.
It's all right. You owe me money. All right. To the
In
left.
here. Approach the console and insert the scrolls of wisdom in the light of truth.
Okay.
You know, those things you have.
Yeah.
This slot is paper themed. I can't tell if it's designed for inserting or dispensing something.
All right. Let's do it. The scrolls of truth. Truth. Wait. Can that work? Oh.
There's one.
No! And the sword of justice?
No, the light or something.
Is that this?
The light shining from this lantern
Yeah.
makes things seem so clear.
You know, the penis head.
Uh-huh.
The scrolls fit into the slot very securely.
Yeah. No, we know, Mike. You put your light.
Now
in
put
there.
your bright penis into this thing.
Oh. I put my penis in. It didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, move over, man. Mike, we can't see. Wait, I think I put it in. They're in.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Now what?
Use the sword of justice to cut the cable on the right.
Jesus.
I think it's that big cable, probably.
Oh my God, I would have never.
Yeah, never in a million years would you have thought of that.
All right.
Wow.
A lot of
Wow,
triangles.
this entire ancient alien plan was held
Michael,
together by a
you've
single
done it.
coax
You've
cable.
defeated the ancients. You have saved our people and yours. Michael.
Michael!
What?
Hey, wake up, Mikey boy. Hey, wake up, Mikey boy. You've been out of it for a little while.
Okay, are you real? You have to tell me if you're real.
Where am I? I thought I just blew up a spaceship.
You're in Dr. Sims' office, don't you remember?
Hey.
There is a dead guy on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Dr. Sims? He's been stabbed.
You don't remember, Mikey boy? We killed him. He was getting in the way.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Anyway.
What do you mean we killed Dr. Sims?
Don't you get it, Mikey boy? You and me, we're both one and the same.
Mike's never gonna get this. Don't
What are you
worry.
talking about? Wait a minute. I get it. You're the shapeshifter.
You're wrong again, Mikey boy. In case you haven't figured it out, I don't exist
We
at all.
figured it out.
I'm you, and you are me, and we're all together. Get it?
How did you imagine this guy?
No, I don't get it. How can you and me
Oh my
be the
God,
same
just leave it,
person?
Jack. He's not gonna get it, Jack.
I'm your dark world counterpart, Mikey. A
Let's just
manifestation
copy
of
of
your
this
own
VHS of
sick
Fight Club.
mind. If you don't believe me, grab the knife and try to kill me. Come on, Mikey boy, give it a try.
Yeah, you're a murderer, Mikey. Ooh.
Fight!
Oh.
We're too late. I should have never let myself be fooled by that letter Dawson gave me.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I feel sick. I never seen anything so horrible.
What?
Oh, looks like Mike offed the doctor and then offed himself.
Stabbed himself in the
What
back
a mess.
shoulder blade.
Uh-huh.
Somehow.
Well, at least it's all over now.
Did they just not see that other guy?
Mike Dawson, a serial killer.
I feel like Jack shouldn't be there.
He was sure.
Like, was he supposed to
busy
disappear?
The last few hours. Killed Mayor Fleming, Doc Larson, Paul Cooper, and his psychiatrist all in one day.
We're bad cops.
One thing
we're
I'm
in trouble.
Be having a few nightmares myself over this one.
You can just walk out the door.
Wait, this is just me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let's see if you can do anything else first.
It's too bad you couldn't get to first base with Rita either, Sheriff. Then we'd have your head hanging on our power generator, too.
Hot damn.
Didn't everything explode?
Oh, Mike, there's no need to thank me for returning your mom's butcher knife to you. It's the least I could do for ruining the ancients' plans again. Well, as they say, the third time's the charm.
Yeah, they didn't get a third time. Hey, you're done here, man. Head on out the door.
By what you see, Deputy? You'd be even more horrified by what your dark side is capable of.
Wow.
See you around, pal.
Okay.
Do we get the good ending?
That is possibly the most dramatically inert ending to a video game I have ever seen.
It's way up there.
And I'm talking the whole last like 20 minutes of the whole last sequence of events.
What? Did
Raymond Benson, you have so much to answer for.
Is that the only ending? Or I know we got the one where the thing takes over the world, but like
I just read a synopsis, and as far as I can tell, yes.
I'm gonna say John G. Flair Jr., QA manager. The quality on that ending could have used a little work, I think.
Man,
that's amazing. I am so glad we have enjoyed this and witnessed this and borne witness to this hefty game. Amazing.
I was looking at the fandom page for it. It's described as not having as much love sent its way as its predecessor.
Huh. I don't know. I like this better than the first one.
What are we doing?
Destiny Software Productions.
Raymond Benson has gone on to write a number of James Bond novels, apparently.
Okay, good.
Like, officially licensed?
I think so. Also, John Shirley was, like, a story consultant on this.
Who's John Shirley outside of this game?
You may remember him. We were talking about him, I think, when we were doing The Crow. He was one of the screenwriters for The Crow.
Okay.
He's also a sci-fi author. What in the world?
I don't know. What'd Chris Gilbert go on to do?
Academy Award.
Yeah? Oh.
No, I don't know. I'm looking.
I don't know.
This is the only thing on his IMDb page.
Okay.
Before he was...
Is he a developer?
The production coordinator on something called Silent Witness, What a Child Saw.
Okay. After credit scene, ties it all together. Nope. Just dumps a Windows 3.1. Okay.
No, fuck you. You get nothing.
What do you got going on in your program manager?
Let's see.
Play some solitaire.
Oh yeah. No, I'm telling you, once I open it, I'd have to finish.
It's really a wonder this industry ever survived past the 90s.
Play a MIDI. I
don't know if I have anything.
Oh, there's some built into Windows.
Well, it's going to show my actual drives. I think this is my actual Windows drive. I'm not sure how this is all mounted. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The most important thing.
This just in, folks. Mike Dawson found dead. News at 11. Is Doxine ruining the minds of all youth? The future of interactive entertainment is here today. Paradigm shifts.
I actually kind of wish they had made a third one, just because I would have loved to have seen how they tried to come up with Mike coming back to life again.
Hey, if Rita can come back in a pot of steam.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, what in the world would ever bring back a dead character as some kind of weird Steam device? What are we doing here, man?
Did not ship any video. Oh, there's one.
Is this the QT movie?
Will it play? Huh, interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
I've seen this before. I think it's a QuickTime logo, right?
Look, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Now, Canyon.mix.
Kids News!
Still good.
Yeah.
Yes, MIDI. Still good.
Still good. Oh, listen to that.
This is art.
Yeah.
Well.
I've got some other stuff on here.
Like dings?
Mm-hmm.
We hear the chimes. Or you could just exit Windows and it'll probably play them. But
the dings! The dings!
There it is. Can you quit out of Windows?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me minimize all of this stuff. Is it in the files?
Let's go to files. Yeah. Oh.
Where is it here?
Yeah,
what are you looking
exit,
for?
yeah, you go to file.
No,
I didn't do it.
No.
Some versions don't.
Nope. Nope. All right. That was the Dark Seed 2. Clearly, we're now doing Freddy Fish. In the case of the missing kelp seeds. I did install some other things. If we want to just take a look over in the
like the $100,000 pyramid?
In the interactive movie section. One of the ones I wanted to look at was this, which I don't know what this is. Which I have downloaded and installed.
It's either that or the one with Hitler on the cover.
Whoa, where's that one? Oh, or this? I don't know if I installed this. Or there was MTV's Club Dead, which...
Oh, yeah. I've heard some things about that one.
Okay. I have that installed as well. Where is that?
Probably under MTV.
Where?
If not, then it's Club Dead.
Not seeing it. I don't know what this Congo game is about either. Maybe it's just the DOS game. Oh, here
Some of the stuff does not seem like it is in...
That's Slam City, which I also installed.
It doesn't look like this is all in alphabetical order. Try scrolling up a little bit more.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to try first?
I think Club Dead.
Club Dead? Okay.
Yeah,
Club Dead, I might need a guide. When I booted up, it seemed inscrutable.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be.
Okay.
Good news. The Walkthrough King once again has our back.
Great. Oh, a Viacom joint. Right. Yes. Back when, back before they split. This is very, what year was this? Because this feels very 90s.
95, 94, 95.
Wow!
Absolutely.
Do you guys know anything about this? I really don't.
I know a little tiny bit about it.
think maybe they're asking a little more of this video codec than it's able to deliver.
Like, this was probably tiny, and I'm blowing it up full screen here. It's just probably like the size of a postage stamp.
Kind of a cool look, actually. There's like this dithered or like pointillist kind of look to it at this size.
You got the full credits up here. Whoa.
What the hell am I even looking at?
I don't know.
Breathing sounds are making me uncomfortable.
As well they should. Is the video supposed to look like this?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know that it is, because I can't see any of this, really.
Just a big, heavy screen filter on top of it?
I'm just wondering if this might actually be some sort of quirk of the emulation here.
Could be. Here, I can try and put it in windowed mode and see if it's... Is that any better for you?
Like, maybe very slightly?
It's about the same.
Full screen. Ah, you got a little bit.
Actually, it is a little better.
All right, what do you do in this game?
Well, you watched the opening cinematic, right?
Oh, sure did.
Check your inbox, I guess, wherever that is.
Music player?
Yeah, you won't load up that other game.
You sure, Alex?
I don't know.
This is pretty rough.
I think we need to do a little more research into this one before digging into it.
Look at this nonsense.
I need you to understand, this game's not good.
Possibly the most mid-90s UI I've ever seen.
What is any of this?
I don't know. All right, I'm out of here. MTV. I don't know where the exit button is. This, maybe?
Not known for their FMV games.
You have 4 messages.
I think I found where my mail is.
Okay.
Surprise, Sammy boy, it's me, Cuz, your old roomie from the joint.
What's up, Cuz?
How'd you get out of here so fast? You know someone from upstairs?
It's kind of like a real Fifth Element
Stop to say goodbye. Listen, Sammy, I hope you never land your butt back in this joint. You want to know why? Because I found my V-timer missing the day you left. I'll be watching for you, Sammy boy.
This is shot and edited like those Dennis Leary MTV commercials.
Sure.
Frost. That hologram you telefexed me is Spencer Amalgam, the visionary
Paul Dano?
behind the Alexandria.
Sam Frost.
Paul Dano alive when this was made.
He was a child.
Interface. Did you forget our little meeting this morning? Just wanted to say, when you get a minute, please take a look at those.
Sam, you're at the Alexandria. Lovely, isn't it? Expect you've encountered some resistance from Spencer Amalgam and his coterie.
Spencer Amalgam? Is that what he said?
I don't know. I'm out of here.
I can't deal with this anymore. I think we need to actually look into that one a little bit more before we go anywhere with it.
All right. This was
that is nonsense.
Let's see how this plays.
Wipe out. What is this one called again?
Terror Tracks?
Oh, you mean Track of the Vampire?
Sure. Of course.
Everyone knows to dial 911 in case of emergency.
This is also shot like a 90s MTV commercial.
The operator on the other end will dispatch police, fire, and medical personnel to rescue you. Few, however,
I'm
know
Liam
what
Shatner,
happens
and this
to
is
some
Rescue
scholars
911.
Because of a supernatural nature. These calls are referred to a covert agency known as TRAX. TRAX is an acronym for Trace, Research, Analyze, and Exterminate. That's where you come in. You control a network of operatives who secretly investigate mysterious events of which the general public has no knowledge.
That's one of those cases where they tell you what the acronym stands for, and you feel like you learn nothing from it.
Computer. I will turn you over to it now.
Welcome to Trax Interface.
It's got like a Rod Sterling meets
yeah, this is very knockoff Rod Sterling.
What's his
meets
face?
Max Headroom.
Officers you will deploy. I will offer you options for deployment. But as stated by the Trax Charter, you, a living, non-tainted human,
That's me, non-tainted.
Decisions. I will clearly print your options on the screen, like this. As the decision becomes more urgent, the colors
Lady, I'm over here. I'm over here. Eye contact. I'm over here.
If you do not select an option,
I kind of like this representation of this 90s AI.
I mean, the video definitely looks a lot better than that other one we were looking at.
Oh yeah.
Good luck.
Maybe a little small.
Stand by for the next 911 referral.
Is that drugs?
Oh, what is that background sound from?
Well, how you doing, partner? The name's Graves, and I guess you and I are going to be working together tonight.
Oh, I remember this now. This is the one where I hollered that I saw the guy who plays Motaro in Mortal Kombat Annihilation because it's this guy.
Wait, we've done this before?
No, we talked about this when we were looking over the menus.
Oh.
I saw him on the box art and I was like, that's Motaro!
This guy's ripped.
Fang job.
Next up, you got Salt, for rotters and various other undead, and of course, your holy water. Don't leave home without it.
Yeah, homie, I'm gonna say it right now, your entire vibe is a porn actor that ends up in prison.
The idea behind these beauties...
It's not great.
You did. Even if you already been that way. And, we put all kinds of nasty business in these hollow points. And you got to...
Oh shit, this guy was also Malibu on the fucking American Gladiators!
Nice!
Wow.
These babies are my heads-up shades.
That's way more important than Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Radio, Seed, Cam, and Mike. They let you hear what I hear, see what I see. They got autofocus and eye track.
It's not the StarCraft like Terran Center or something computer sound, is it, Brad, in the background? Like when you drop a...
It's not... It's from some game. It's not StarCraft. It's like I've asked... All that computer sound stuff, I think, is out of some sound library, because I've definitely heard it before.
Officer 1.
That sounded like a StarCraft sound effect.
Looks like we got some incoming, so heads up. And remember one thing, pal. The life you're risking is mine. Later.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
911, what is your emergency?
Please, calm down and speak slowly and clearly. I am here to help. Trax. Use of word vampire indicates possible extraordinary circumstances. Please advise.
I accept mission. Your options.
Somebody said vampire. Alex, somebody said vampire. Get out there. Get
If I yell vampire, is Malibu gonna show up at my house too?
Trax officer at the apartment of Vivian Kloss. Prepare for broadcast.
All right, Trax, I'm stepping off the elevator.
All right, let's go.
Make an entry.
Let's do this.
We got a dark apartment.
All right, dark apartment.
And I got a bad feeling about this place.
I'm gonna play Powerball in here.
Who the hell are you? Hold on a second. Out of this guy's range.
Officer.
I'm okay, Trax. I dodged that damn needle. The bastard ran right through that sliding glass door over there.
This is like manic.
More than I thought. Alright, I'm gonna check the window.
Like, there's a pace to this.
We got a bunch of broken glass up top. And down on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna trek over the balcony. Man, that must be a
please stop talking like you are making a lewd phone call to me at 2 in the morning?
Spatula. Wait a second, there's no body down there, Trax. Should I go outside and look for him or stay here and check out the apartment?
Please select an option.
Search the apartment.
I searched for the body.
All right, Trax, I'm gonna motor outside the apartment and see what we can see here.
All right, yeah.
All right, I'm directly below the window of the parking garage driveway. Plenty of broken glass, but no road pizza. No sign of the perp. Hold on a second, Trax.
Oh no!
Trying to run me over. I didn't get a license plate.
Here are your options.
Give me the word and I'll tail him.
Go, get that car.
Left anything behind.
Officer Graves has acquired Dr. Hemos and is following him. I will patch you.
He's an evil. He's a vampire hunting doctor named Dr. Hemos.
Hemos is ahead of me and he doesn't have a clue that he's being followed.
Like
Hemo?
He likes
Does
blood?
pretty well for a vamp on bloodlust. All right, let me get a lock on him. Try to pull up the license number. Yeah, let's see. YW666. Figures.
The vehicle is registered to Dr. Fetus Hemos.
That license plate is dark-sided.
World vampire. He has cooperated with us on several occasions.
Well, thank you for sharing, Aether, but let's cut to the chase.
You are authorized to track and observe Hemos, but do not take violent action agagenst him.
Gee, how'd I know she was gonna say that?
Every time the shadows they go by a light, you can see the shadow of the camera guy on a motorcycle.
Nah, I'm like all cops. I just love seeing killers go free. Frankly, Trax.
The dialogue has that pace of like a TikTok video where they're cutting out every like millisecond of pause.
Command. We have received another 911 call. Please issue an order to Officer Graves.
No, we stay with Hemos.
I will patch you across. I will put another Trax officer on standby to receive.
Oh, we got another one?
Orders.
Oh yeah.
Which American Gladiator is this going to be?
Officer Graves at the next opportunity.
Yeah, 911, what's your emergency?
You have to come quickly and save me. I can't speak any louder or you'll hear me. There's a monster in my house.
Monster. That's okay, ma'am. I can hear you just fine.
He's not human. He looks like he's made of electricity, and he just woke me and pulled my eyes out of
Oh, I'm sorry, that's me. They're describing me.
Ma'am, listen, help is on the way. Please keep talking.
I can't.
Okay, ma'am. Trax, I'm referring this call to you.
We accept case.
I'm also dispatching paramedics and police.
Our officer will vacate scene before they arrive.
Hey!
Hi, my name is Allison Walken, and I'll be your guide for this evening of death and destruction. I understand that you're our new Trax commander. Well, we go through Trax commanders like whales go through plankton.
What?
Anyway, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I am not like Graves. I am not a psycho. Well, I'm not exactly the picture of health, or I wouldn't be chasing boogeymen in the middle of the night, now would I? But the deal is, I want to know who I'm killing before I kill them. That's the difference between me and Graves. Anyway,
This woman is the American voice of
I'll be
Fujiko in a bunch of the Lupin the Third dubs.
I am patching in Officer Graves.
She's mostly a voice
We'll return
actress.
to Officer Walken when she arrives at the home of Nicole Novak.
Personally, I don't see the point of trailing him without nailing him. But I guess that's why you're the boss and I'm the target.
I don't know. Nail him. Do what you want to do.
This is Edie Merman, is that lady?
Off. He's either trying to lose me or he's heading up the hill. If he is, I know where he's going. I'm gonna take a little shortcut.
Oh, wow.
Be very careful.
I'll let you know when I have the drop on him.
Patching in Officer Graves.
Okay, I've tracked him to his destination. I'm going after him on foot.
Be prepared. We have reason to suspect that Hemos is in a state of bloodlust.
Too fast.
He left his lights on. Tough on the battery. If he's gonna do any more neck chopping tonight, he's gonna do it on foot.
I have absorbed zero of this narration, by the way.
It's
he's just saying stuff.
Extreme caution.
He's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Did he think I was stupid? Did he think I didn't see him following me?
Oh, you shouldn't have followed him.
You're onto me, aren't you, Trax?
Where's the blood?
You won't find me.
Shouldn't there be some blood?
Night and leave you to deal with thugs.
Officer Graves is dead.
Great job.
Yeah,
Thank you.
No problem beating those cops over here. They're never around when you need them.
Let's get her killed, too.
Sure. I'll try my best.
Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, a cute little suburban dollhouse. Yeah. Oh, a topiary tragedy. Isn't
Oh my
that
gosh.
special? Looks a little dark in here.
This is
Not a
game.
good sign. Check the door. Oh, crap, it's unlocked. I hear a staticky electrical sound. I'm smelling some burning wire or something.
Okay.
Hear something. This doesn't look good.
I'm in here. You gotta stop him. You gotta stop him.
Oh no.
Where is he?
That sizzling sound, that's him.
That's why there was no blood in the other scene. They used it all here.
You know this ain't the way I like to do business, Trax. Gonna use flash and sound suppression. Problem, Trax. The flash seems to be
Cinematography's
more
hard.
than the bullets. Hell, I might as well empty my clip. Either he's just charging or oh my god!
Tara,
you did it, Vinny. Great job.
Life functions failing. Your command of Trax has been an abject failure.
Yeah.
You wasted
Yeah.
the lives of
Maybe you
2
shouldn't put a kid in
officers
charge of
and
Trax.
failed
I
to
don't know.
capture
Yeah.
and
You know.
terminate either the succubi, hemos, or sugs. You are finished here. We will be watching you.
Go home and be a family
If you
man.
divulge any knowledge of Trax or our activities, you will be exterminated.
Yeah, don't tell anybody about this. Don't worry, I won't. I won't do that. Wow. They just
Great
put
job.
anything out there, huh?
Look at all these other characters we never got to meet.
First nerdy guy, second nerdy guy.
They print anything to file.
Okay.
Wait, Flint Dilly. That's
Wow, what?
That's G.I. Joe.
Transformers guy. Yeah. Yes. A bunch of those mid-80s Hasbro
Oh, that's
animated things.
amazing.
I just want to point out one thing. There's an actor in here, I think his name was Otis Lee Suggs, and he's playing a character named Edgar Allan Poe III.
Okay, well, it's a shame we never...
How did we not meet that character?
I
I'm
don't
so
know.
sad.
Bat Wrangler. Well, maybe got time to just boot up one more here.
Yeah.
We never met Chris Walken either, the effects director. I'm sure it's Christopher Walken, but, you know, in this time we went by Chris Walken.
Uh-huh.
There's the motorcycle camera. All right. Let's pop out of that.
What a world.
What a world. Let's go back into the business here. I think we got...
What is that Spinal Tap thing?
You don't have that. You don't have that Star Trek Klingon, do you?
I think we played this before.
Oh,
You
Is
have.
that
Yeah.
is that Galron right there on the cover?
Yes.
Totally, man.
Galron is in this, and I believe Christopher Plummer is also in this.
Wow.
We can definitely come back and take a look at it. I don't think I've ever beaten it.
No. You just booted it up on some random, like, Unprofessional Fridays, like, years ago, I think.
Yeah. Trying to think what else I'm looking at what else I maybe installed here. Oh, I did this one. I think this is installed. Area D.
D for dinosaur.
Because I just wanted to see the dinosaurs. Let's see. I like dinosaurs.
Same.
Oh, maybe I haven't installed it. Let's see. These take a little bit to install, so if it's not installed.
Oh, hey, is it Operation Fox Hunt or just Fox Hunt? That Capcom game?
Yeah.
Played
Remember
that on that PlayStation stream.
Yep. That was a nightmare.
That was a good one.
National Lampoon's Blind Date. I bet that's not horrifically sexist or anything.
Every time you scroll by Blind Date, I think that's Mariska Hargitay on the cover.
Kinda, yeah.
The D is installing.
Uh-huh.
That might take a second. Maybe with Blue
The D
Heat.
is installing.
Maybe I installed Blue Heat. Blue Heat, the case of the cover girl murders. Let's see if this is in there.
Cover girl.
Nope, that's not installed either. I'll put that to install for later, another time too. Star Trek Borg, I think, is another one that we've looked at.
You definitely have poked around that one before.
Yeah. Did I do Scottie Pippen? Slam City with Scottie Pippen. This looks terrible.
Oh my God. Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, 3 of them?
I know.
Holy shit. I only played it on Sega CD. Interesting. We should not today. We should come back to that later. Or have you done that before?
I don't think I have done that. I feel like I've always
ever play that with Abby?
I don't think so.
I bet Abby would really like those.
I will tell you right now, if you want to, I will play through every single one of these video games on your list.
You got to get Justin McElroy in there for the Sherlock Holmes. All right.
I remember the acting being halfway decent in those.
I installed this, but this looked like a Thayer's Quest ripoff, which seemed weird. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is. Also, I don't think this has sounds yet. So don't worry about it if you're not hearing anything. I don't know what this is, but this footage looks like it is either out of Thayer's Quest or they recycled footage from Thayer's Quest.
Jean-Paul Blart says that Bill Corbett from Mystery Science Theater is actually in some of those Sherlock Holmes FMV games.
Okay.
This is a little bit of an indulgent intro logo interplay.
Look, they want you to know.
A little long. I'll do the sound.
Does it say Parsons Engineering is an incredible name for a game developer?
Do I have to click on them? All right, let's go. Kingdom. Is there mouse control? Oh, there it is. Does that say Discord? No, it can't. History.
I can't see anything. It's still on the
Oh,
engineering
sorry.
menu for us.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It hung at the logo.
Oh, bummer. Okay, hold on.
There it is.
Does it come back for a second? I might have to just go into windowed mode for this. Okay. Hold on. You have it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't this look like Discord down here? Uh-oh.
Journey to a fantastic realm of magic and wonder, where a young hero strives against ancient evil, leading him on a perilous quest to restore an amulet of grace.
This was a pilot for a Saturday morning cartoon that never got picked up, right?
I'm telling you, this footage is in Thayer's Quest. That Halcyon game.
And dark magic of heroic deeds and base
Man, the show looks awesome.
Kingdom. The fantasy is yours.
Somebody had to recycle some business. Oh? Okay. Start apprentice or start wizard? I don't know, I'm kind of an apprentice.
As a wizard myself, I'm kind of interested in the wizard. Nah, you go ahead with.
I might need a little tutorializing. Hell yeah.
Animated in a rock-solid 12 frames a second.
Daylon, what's wrong?
Lathan, a terrible thing has happened. Drake's
I have gas.
Wicked has imprisoned the rightful ruler and claimed the throne. You must find the relics, the black.
I'm sorry, but that evil king just looked like Gargamel.
The orb of Mobus to
Like a slightly less gaunt Gargamel.
Yeah, like Gargamel and Mo Sislak.
Your journey. The kingdoms are counting on you, Lathan.
Lathan?
Why him?
You are my last hope to find the relics of Mobus and renew the magic that grows old as I do. But until you hold the relics, be cautious in your use of magic.
I understand, Daylon.
I have finished new scrolls for you. I give you 3 scrolls inscribed with spells of seeing. They bring sight to the blind and show those with vision that which is hidden.
Cool.
Now, which scrolls should I work on next?
Here's the video game.
See, T?
T.
Are those letters?
You are in T.
Spell of traveling, spell of release. Understanding seems important.
Now choose, where in the kingdom of Wygard do you wish to go? The village of Glendo, where once you lived, the haunted waterfalls, or the eldritch forest?
Haunted waterfalls, my man.
You really can't go wrong either way.
I chose wrong.
Are you kids the one doing all the haunting around these falls?
I've chosen the wrong thing.
Hey, kids, stop all the haunting.
You got it.
Man. It's like a playable Pixar movie.
Jesus, what the fuck? This is not a game. This is something stitched together.
What are you talking about?
This is not real.
No, this is a video game. You're in it.
You are the Wood Elves? The people of the forest?
Yes, and we know of your quest. Mobus was our friend, and we offer you the help of the Wood Elf
Mobus.
staff.
What do you... Help. That's not
All
help.
other three of your faces.
Those are your lives, I think. So, hey, what else? What do I do?
As I click on this, and I push the number 3, nothing happens.
Just keep going places. I think that's
Okay.
the only thing that's going to be interesting about this.
Okay.
They let you talk to any of these people?
Lathan.
Leave Wygard, Lathan. The guild lords are tools of the plague magician, who is Torlok's ally. Flee across the marsh wastes and into Isles.
Alright, let's try an arrow key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nothing. Z, X, F, G, H. Nope.
This is a baffling piece of software.
Yep. Lathan. Guildhall.
Sure.
A troublemaker if I ever saw one.
But I'm Guards, take him.
Oh,
Game
Jesus.
over.
Oh, Christ. I lost the Lathan.
Good, you have returned.
On
The
the
new
second day,
scrolls
2
are
Lathans
complete.
remain.
These scrolls of understanding give you knowledge of ancient alphabets and unfamiliar tongues. Use them when you encounter these barriers.
Good, you're back. I forgot.
Now, which scrolls should I work on next?
Do you have like a spell of full
Now
release?
choose, where in the kingdom of Wygard do you wish to go? The village
You know,
of
they made a
Glendo,
sequel to
where
this.
once you lived, the haunted waterfalls, or the eldritch forest?
You know what? Why don't you choose?
Are we just back here?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I use a spell of release? Oh, that's what they're
No, he's making that one.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, let's not
I
go.
don't know, I guess. Don't go there, I guess. That
No.
one place.
Oh, a blind beggar.
No way, this can go wrong.
You healed me! When the town hears of your powers, the guild lords will have to give you safe passage to the haunted waterfall. It is the law!
No, I was just there. It's fine.
All right. So you think it tracks? Can we go back to the...
Man, I don't know.
All right, we're doing it.
I don't know what the hell is going on here.
They'll have to give me safe passage. It's the law.
Healers belong at the waterfall.
But I'm Guards, take him.
Okay.
You stand healed of all
Oh, it took you to the waterfall.
travel far, overlook no source of hell.
game sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I've never heard of Thayer's Quest before. I was looking that up.
Thayer's Quest was also not good.
Arcade game?
Yes.
Is that right?
But it was coming to the Halcyon.
Yeah, I've never even heard of the Halcyon. What the hell?
Oh my god, if you've never heard of the Halcyon, you should see we should maybe just before we leave watch the video for the Halcyon.
Okay,
let's do that. Let's get out of this game.
Yeah, because there's nothing for us here.
No.
Maybe I've heard of this at some point and forgot about it, but man, this sounds crazy.
All right, let me see if I can bring up the Halcyon. Hold on.
The Halcyon days.
Yeah.
Is it like a pitch video or something?
Yeah, should be the like promo video for it of the guy, John Halcyon. I forget his name. He's a real
Larry Halcyon Jr.
car salesman.
Oh.
Does it have his name in there?
Trying to find it. Rick, it's not Rick Dyer, is it?
Yeah, might be Rick Dyer. That sounds right.
Trying to find the video. Wait.
Hold on, I gotta find him do the right one I'm looking for.
Has to be it.
Hold on 1 second.
I send you. Are you able to get the link or?
Oh yeah. You want to send it to me? Is it Rick Dyer and Halcyon from 1983?
It's like 16 minutes. Is this it? Or is this? I can't tell if this is. It sure looks like.
I've got one that's about 8 minutes long.
This is like a YouTube essay somebody made out of it. It looks like.
Okay.
I've not been able to find the original.
Let's see. Here, I'll just play this one. I don't know what this is either, but I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna get out of here and leave people with news of the Halcyon. Let's see if I can just capture this. This might also be a similar thing, but I have a weird affection for this console.
Here.
This is the one that you were looking at.
I just opened the one here. Let me send you the link. I don't know what the best way is to send it to you. Can you get Slack messages?
Yeah, I can. Here, let me just take oops. Let me take it back to us for a second. Yes. Slack it to me.
This might be what you're talking about. Or at least
Halcyon.
have some of that footage.
Okay.
Boy, does it start with a giant CG Laserdisc player of sorts.
I think that's like official promotional material. So let me bring this up.
Oh, yeah, this is, well, let's look at it. Maybe we'll find the full thing eventually.
Look, if somebody made a Halcyon,
does this ring any bells?
Hold on.
Somebody made a Halcyon, they have to tell us.
Let's play this. Let's bring it back over to here.
These were only dreams before Halcyon, like nothing you have experienced.
Oh, this is...
I don't know what this is.
Don
this
Dare. Once you've programmed your voice into the system, Halcyon recognizes you, calls you by name, and keeps track of your progress in several types of adventure or live action
the mustache?
games.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a cut up thing.
Yeah, this is some edited piece.
That's okay. I'll watch this for a minute.
Yeah.
Man.
Look at this.
Become actively involved in live action and animation adventures by controlling the action with the sound of your voice.
This is the video that should be playing on like a haunted TV in the Federal Bureau of Control.
Definitely getting a good broad overview of what this thing was.
Laser frickin' discs.
Yeah, sorry. This is just some video essay.
That's okay. We should shout out the creator of this.
Artificial intelligence.
Do you have the name of what channel this is?
Channel Retro Game On.
A company called RDI, sure to give it the old college try. Using a laserdisc player for game media.
Oh, he does not link. He's got sources in here, but he does not. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe.
The Laseractive, a subject of a previous
He's got
video,
a bunch of links in here. One of these links must be the video you were looking for.
But viable way to
We'll have to do some research and find it.
Halcyon, on the other hand, incorporated the Laserdisc player for games, but coupled it with a computer that responded to voice commands, remembered your name, and was even geared to control your house, much like Google Home. It was big.
Oh, this must have been made recently.
Bulky, and it was
I don't want a Laserdisc player
Most
controlling my
importantly
home.
To this story, it existed, but never saw a single day on a shop's shelf. It's for this reason and more that the RDI Halcyon is hands down a wonder of the retro gaming world. This story exists because of a man named Rick Dyer. No, not Rick Dyer, the Bigfoot guy, but Rick Dyer of Dragon's Lair fame.
Yeah, like all these videos.
Inspired by a PDB-10 mainframe game called Colossal Cave Adventure and Lord of the Rings, Dyer envisioned a game called Shadowan. Dyer developed many forms of showing illustrations along with a narrator to create Shadowan, including a film strip projector synced with a tape player. Investors weren't interested. This eventuated in Dyer forming a company called Advanced Microcomputer Systems. Even though they started
80s computer
with a
company
standard
names were so
arcade
good.
game called ZZYZZYXX, surely there's a shortened way of saying that, it wasn't long before they discovered the power of Laserdisc. They developed several arcade games that used the medium, which included hits like Space Ace, but most importantly, Dragon's Lair, which went absolutely gangbusters for the company. It has been ported to just about every system under the sun, most recently to the Nintendo Switch by Canadian publisher Digital Leisure. Using the profits from Dragon's Lair, Advanced Microcomputer Systems rebranded themselves as RDI, which I guess stands for Rick Dyer Interactive or something to that effect, and set their sights on the next big project. The Halcyon was proposed, the smart gaming console that you could communicate with and also use to control your home. You see, the use of HAL in the name wasn't a coincidence. Dyer mentioned the computer from 2001: A Space Odyssey several times throughout interviews with the press, citing it as a major influence in the development of the system. Considering how that eventuated, I would have been a bit worried. Originally, RDI had planned to use capacitance electronic discs as the storage medium, otherwise known as CEDs. There's an excellent Tech-Moan video on the subject if you would like to learn more about those. The plan to utilize the Laserdisc's only major competitor fell through
almost as insane as that guy's hairpiece.
The format.
I just did a bunch of research on CDs not 3 weeks ago.
RDI had no choice but to switch over to Laserdisc. This would have a
they're basically like movies
effect,
stored on what are basically records
per side, but more importantly to this tale, push the price right up. Dyer would end up spending $6 million developing the Halcyon over a 6-year period. Regardless, RDI opted to use the Pioneer LD700 for the player, which was completely unmodified by a custom faceplate. This player was then connected by a serial to the computer component. That rocked a Z80 processor paired with 64K of non-volatile memory, so it was capable of remembering information such as your name. There was a basic membrane keyboard for input, but otherwise, the voice commands were possible.
God, I love how filthy all these file photos are.
Operated a noise-cancelling microphone. To talk back, the Halcyon utilized a Voltrax speech synthesizer chip. As additional features, thanks to the Pioneer LD700, the Halcyon could also play a large range of movies on Laserdisc, including the new at the time 8-inch music video discs. This player benefited the games too, since it was capable of playing double-sided discs without physically having to turn the disc over, something that previous Laserdisc arcade machines were not capable of. It was planned that if you weren't so fond of the Pioneer LD700,
give me 1 second while this plays. 1 second,
would be compatible with other Laserdisc players from Magnavox.
You're just gonna pull a fucking Laserdisc player out, aren't you?
No, hold on.
Instead of a serial connection, an infrared expansion module was planned that would attach to the remote control lens of the players. But wait, there's more. Allegedly, Dyer claimed external modules were planned that would interface.
I don't mean any
with
real
household
disrespect
appliances,
to Dyer, who seems like a fairly significant figure in video games, but the guy's vibe, like his look, his whole thing, has the aura of a guy who holds the world record for falling for the most pyramid schemes.
I don't know. The footage of the
just seems like a guy who would have a rough go of it. Whoa, what do you got there?
I think my copy of Thayer's Quest has these original movies on it.
Huh. We may have to do some spelunking.
Yes. I think this is where we looked at
classical.
I think that's where I watches that giant bomb.
Make up your own mind. As for the voice control, it was
we'll have to
claimed
come
that
back
the
and watch
system could
Rick Dyer
recognize up to
spit
200
news.
voices, as
Boy,
well as
I
having a
sure
vocabulary
can't wait
of
to sit around in my
200
living room
words.
wearing a
It
corded
even
headset
included
at
a
all
primitive
times.
version of voice
Come
training,
on.
much like
Look
you're
at these
required to do
platters. Look
when
how
setting up
cool
something
these
like
are.
that.
Look what we're missing out on.
The Halcyon
It's
Smart
pretty
Trim
serious.
said based on just 4 samples, they were
Look at
best
that
thought
suit.
to represent the average voice. 2 of those
Is that the
samples
Computer
were
Chronicles?
male,
Is that Stuart
and as you
Safay?
can
It sure
guess,
is.
The 2 other were female. Here's a clip of it in action. Admittedly, it goes quite well initially, but watch as it gets confused.
Stuart.
Nice to see you again, Stuart Safay. And I call you Stuart.
Yes.
Man, this rules.
Yes, okay,
Pretty
Stuart.
impressive. A little bit
Last
familiar.
time you played Gears 4 was 764.
It's referring to the last time.
That's right.
I played. I
50,000.
did pretty poorly.
To continue your game?
Yes.
Yes, please insert this for part 1 of Sayer's Quest.
And now we'll see some pictures, Rick.
You'll continue right where you left off.
Okay.
So you've combined in a package here that really makes a story and what is that unique part of it?
Well, first of all, I think the speech recognition is the most advanced speech recognition that's ever been put on the marketplace. Yes, there has been speech recognition. There has never been speech recognition of the high caliber that this has. It has the ability to understand up to a 200-word vocabulary.
Take this staff to the fairy circle in the forest.
And by placing hundreds of tiny classified ads, you too can make money from home.
That's right. You were that character.
And I've got a choice now. Sorry, Hal.
Sure.
Let's go to the forest clearing.
1.
What?
1.
Speak consistently, Stuart.
1.
One. What? 1.
2.
2.
Is that okay? I mean,
Live
I
demo,
have no
folks.
idea how often that problem would have occurred. Maybe it was uncommon and an unfortunate and poorly timed era
All
for
right.
prime-time television. Either way, not a good look.
Look,
don't worry, no one was watching this.
We'll come back and we'll have to watch more about the house. Brad, I didn't know you didn't remember or
I
weren't familiar with it.
Yeah, I may have heard of it at some point, but man.
The other thing I will have to get is my portable CD-ROM or DVD drive out to find how to play that Thayer's Quest or put that Thayer's Quest copy in. It does say it's got over an hour of classic cell animation, archive news footage, and an image gallery. So I think that's what's on here. Video games are amazing.
Yeah.
The history of video games, they're full of failures. And
the 80s were a wild time.
They were a wild time. Thanks everybody for joining us on Dark Seed. We'll be back next week with more. Not only more video games, we'll have more on the Watchcast with Twin Peaks Season 3, The Return. You can see that we're watching that right now if you want to join us there. We have a Never Been a Better podcast up now, and it's a doozy. I really enjoyed it. You can join Austin and Dan as they join us. We go deep into video games. We usually don't talk video games, but boy,
a variety of subjects.
Erotic video games.
It is maybe the most erotic podcast we've ever done.
You can check that out over at patreon.com/Nextlander. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a good weekend. Alex, have a good weekend. Brad, and we'll be back next week. See ya.